Hey guys, today we're gonna be talking about this phone right here, the Moto G Play 2023. If you hear a fan in the background, I'm very sorry about that. We're in the middle of the summer in Vegas here and it gets really hot. Last video with the iPhone unboxing the 16e, that video, the room got legit kind of very hot. And I didn't use this microphone. Now I am, but it's for this iPhone. So yeah, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the audio from the 16 or the audio from the 13 here. So yeah, but anyways, this is a review, what I think about the Moto G Play 2023 edition. This is a performance. Yep. Yep, there you go. Yep, that's the performance. So I'm gonna be talking about the specs first here, actually, because we need to talk about the specs. So these specs, it has a 6.5 inch IPS LCD with a 90 hertz refresh rate. As you can see, it's smooth. The processor is a MediaTek Helio G37. Never heard of that. 32 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage, expandable micro SSD. This also has a 64 gigabyte version, which I didn't know about. I got the 32 gigabyte version. So the cameras. So the rear, which I'm not sure which is the rear. I'm pretty sure this one's the rear. So this one is the main camera. So the main camera is 16 megapixels, as you can see. Even says it on the actual camera thing. 2 megapixels macro, so I'm pretty sure this one. 2 megapixels depth, maybe this one. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong about the camera layout, the whole camera layout. The front is 5 megapixels, which is not too good. The battery is 5,000 milliamp hours, and the original operating system that shipped with this phone is Android 12. But currently, anywhere if you try to search up online, it says that it doesn't, Android 12 doesn't support this yet. But I can prove to you that Android 13 is on this. So yeah, this is not in flash or anything. I just got it from the servers for that update log. Currently, I'm pretty sure we're in like Android like 14 or 15. So yeah, but let's talk about performance. So performance on basically these apps we're gonna be trying, because these are the main apps I see a lot of people using nowadays, except Best Buy. That Best Buy app is just for browsing. Let's see how good this phone is for browsing. Let it load, because it is, the Best Buy intro is kind of long. That is slow, as you can see how slow it is. This is the second time we're making this video because the other one was too long and too boring. But you can see, it's a bit sluggish, but it does somewhat load. It is, loadable. So yeah, you can browse on here. You can browse stuff on here on the app, the Best Buy app. But it is going to be a little bit sluggish. Next up is IG. It surprised me a lot, but IG is very smooth on this phone, except it's loading now. But it is smooth. It is pretty smooth. It is pretty fast. Like, as you can see, it's pretty fast, pretty smooth. And yeah, these videos are watchable. This is totally usable on IG. Surprisingly, on this phone. Surprisingly, Reels is very smooth on this. And that's where this app comes, TikTok. TikTok, it slows the phone a lot. It has my main account on it, so yeah, I was literally testing this out with the accounts that I have. But yeah, TikTok Lite still is pretty sluggish. The main TikTok, it was very slow, almost unbearable to watch because it was that slow. I didn't install TikTok Lite, and it's still very sluggish. Here's what I'm talking about. It does load pretty fast. And surprisingly, whoa, it's actually loading pretty fast. Okay, so that's weird because last time I tried this, it was pretty sluggish, very sluggish. As you can see, this is the old TikTok app. What is it downloading? Something is downloading. You see that? Hold up. What is it? What is it downloading? TikTok. Oh, TikTok Lite feature. What is it downloading? Okay. As you can see, it loads pretty fast. Anyways, the response rate is much more faster on TikTok Lite for some reason now. It was pretty slow a few days ago when I tried this, but it seems usable enough. Let's try an app that was made for older mobile devices, which is Geometry Dash. This is the official one. This is not the Lite. This is the official one. And let's play a quick game of Stereo Madness. I have to keep this muted because it's gonna copyright the video. So I already posted this something on the gaming channel of me beating this level, the coins tutorial, and it got copyright, and I want to really get copyright strike on not copyright strike, but I don't want to get copyright or have a copyright video on this channel. Really, it doesn't really affect the video. It just affects if later on if I get ads or something on this account, it will not pay me for that video, which who knows when that's gonna happen. But anyways, or they can take down the video. That's the other thing. If it gets copyright, the original owner can take down the video, which I don't want that to happen. But as you can see, it's running pretty nicely. Except right there I died, don't mind that. But yeah, it's running pretty good. So yeah, the app that I have been waiting, which is Minecraft, this thing loads very slowly, what I can say. Not the fastest loading. Why is it okay? Why is it loading fast? Well, kind of fast, I guess. Not really. But there you go. It's kind of sluggish. Surprisingly, this phone is being much more faster since last time I used it. I don't know. I turned some features off. I turned the bloatware off on this phone, which is called Service Manager, Mobile Service Manager, and that will like download random apps and stuff. I'm pretty sure if you have more apps on this phone, it will be much more sluggish. But as you can see, Minecraft is loading here. It's kind of taking a bit long. I'm not going to use the audio for this because it's hard syncing the audio with this. I need a Type-C one now. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, as you can see, it's loading pretty slowly. Actually, let's talk about the online performance for this. So the online performance for Minecraft, ooh, it's it's barely unplayable. Last time I tried it, it's barely unplayable. On like a server like this, like a world like this, it's alright, I guess. Not the best performance you will get. As you can see, it's kind of sluggish. Like I said, we're just in a regular survival world, and oh my lord, actually it's actually pretty sluggish from last time that I tried it. Yeah, this is the default. Yep, it just lagged there. This is the default graphics and everything, like the settings that this Minecraft left it on for this phone. So don't really tell me if it's the settings that I have. This has like something around the lines of 6 chunks per each loading. So yeah, you will expect a bit of slowness here, but this is like, whoa, yeah, wow, okay. But it is playable, I guess. It does some weird stuff sometimes too, but it is playable. So the online performance, what I'm saying is, it sucks. Even with the lowest of the lowest graphics, this thing will lag, absolutely lag. Bloatware apps like My Hub and Swish, those are literally news apps. They don't do nothing on this phone. It's raw Android. This is raw Android, except there's a few Motorola apps, a few stuff this here and there. Actually load a Roblox and see how this thing handles Roblox. Like a simple game of natural disaster survival. It will take a second to load. And we're in the simple game of natural disasters, as you can see. We are playing, as you can see, it's loading pretty slow. All right, there it is. I want to go there, and then I want to see what's gonna happen. This account has voice. Oh, there's a hacker. There's a hacker. I want to be in the server with a hacker, so let's join a different one. So I typed something in, and it's kind of lagging right now. Okay, yeah. Play one of the more popular games, Girl Garden, right now. And it's literally not trending no more. It's not on up and coming no more. Oh, it is top playing right now, actually. All right, let's go join Girl Garden, because this is one of the games that are mostly popular right now. Like a heavy game. This is like somewhat heavy, but not really. It shouldn't do too much. So it is pretty sluggish right now. It's being sluggish. It's being kind of quick. All right, fully loaded. And wow. All right, okay. This is my garden. Yes, I have played this game a little, so don't mind me. So it seems like it is handling. It is handling, but this is because this is like a simple, one of those less simpler games, as you can see. It's kind of lagging, but this is how you can tell how the performance lags in Girl Garden. So yeah, bit of delay, but that's fine. Actually running a little bit more smoother, but it's slow on the scrolling. I'm going to be showing you the photos what this phone can take in like one video and one zoomed in photo. So here's the photos and videos. The iPhone 16 is on the left and the Moto G Play is on the right. Seems more saturated on the Moto G Play. I like actually the Moto G Play here. Here's with the plants, some plants. As you can see, it looks pretty nice on here. The Moto G Play looks a little bit more saturated. When the Moto G Play kind of struggles, it wasn't fully zoomed in on the Moto G Play. This is the video quality from the iPhone 16 Plus. Looks pretty decent. Mr. Kitty. This is the video quality from the Moto G Play. Hello, Mr. Kitty. So yeah, the camera on this phone actually surprises me a lot. The cameras surprise me a lot, except some photos, it's really depending what light you show it off in, like you put on this camera. It's a pretty decent camera. It's 60 megapixels. But yeah, it depends what kind of lighting you're in, the camera, this and that. So yeah, recently the video and some photos did actually take good pictures, except for the zoomed in photo, which they kind of struggled there, but it was like it's 2 megapixels. So yeah, why am I comparing it to an iPhone 16? I don't know why. I wanted to compare it with this phone, but I didn't have this phone at the time. I only had this phone with me because I was actually testing it out for the week. So yeah, aside from that, this phone is alright. Actually, there's one more thing I forgot to do. Right, come on, I need to watch a video on this. I put it in 1080p. All right, this is it. All right, This is the iPhone 16e. So yeah, so it seems like it's running pretty good. It's 1080p. Let's try 720p because it seems like it's kind of struggling. Some of the stuff is kind of washed out. Okay, so let's flip it over. I am going to be comparing that phone with that, so yeah, so let's open it. Seems like it's struggling a little, but I'm pretty sure that's because it's sometimes when you put the graphics up on these type of phones, it does it kind of slowly, this and that. It doesn't exactly do it as fast. So yeah, quality sounds are right. I haven't taken any phone calls. I don't really have SIM cards right now because all my phones use eSIM now. So yeah, I don't really have any SIM cards. Also, one more thing before I forgot to tell, this is actually 4G and LTE, no 5G. Which, depending on that, you would expect honestly to have 5G on this phone. These usually range around $40 to $100. Even kidding you, that's how much some of these phones cost. The phone that I'm talking about, it costs at Amazon, it costs $100. Track phone $40, Best Buy $100, $160. Amazon refurbished is $40. And the thing is, right, I bought this from Track Phone, but for some reason, it takes any carrier it wants. Even though it's in Track Phone, it takes any carrier. I'm not recommending you to just go out and buy this phone and expect it to be unlocked, even though it's locked to like some other carrier. I probably just got lucky here. This is actually a Walmart mobile phone by T-Mobile, and I put Cricket SIM cards in here, Verizon SIM cards. They work perfectly fine with this phone for no reason. I never paid the service for this phone. It did came for some with service, but I bought this from eBay. This phone takes 512 gigabyte SD cards. If you're filling up on the 32 gigabytes or the 64. Got a SIM tray. Pretty sure this is the original from that phone, but as you can see, it takes SD, and here's the SIM. So yeah, you can expand it to 512. So yeah, some features that you should be expecting: no wireless charging. This phone does not have any wireless charging. It has a headphone jack, as you can see. It is USB Type C. That we have set up the fingerprint reader, as you can see, has a device lock. Yep, there we go. Let's try a different finger. I'll put it on my pointer finger. Let's try the middle finger. Fingerprint not recognized. Let's try this one. Pinky. Thumb. Yeah. Yeah. And here's a little cool feature about these Motorola's, and Google Pixels can do this too. That is absolutely cool. I like that feature a lot. But yeah, it's a pretty decent phone. But would I recommend getting one of these phones? No. For the price of what they are right now, $150, you can get a way more better device that handles a little more better. Here's a device list, what I can give you. So if you want like an iPhone or something, I would honestly recommend a iPhone 11. You can get them used for around $100 or refurbished for around $100, around the same price of getting one of these on Amazon, $160 or $150. You can get an iPhone 11 for around about that price. This is not an 11, by the way. This is a 13. If you want a Samsung, you can get a A14. I heard the A14 models are a very good device. I heard that they're pretty decent. They're pretty smooth. They're fast. And yeah, this is an A13, by the way. This is not an A14. Don't want an A model phone and you want an S series phone. Well, here's a Samsung that I recommend you for an S series phone. S10. a Samsung Galaxy S10. Those I heard are still amazing phones to this day. And you rarely see them in public, but I heard that the less people who still own one, they're pretty good smartphones. Honestly, not recommend buying one of these phones. This is just a phone, I guess, just as like kind of like a backup, I guess. We would use this. I don't really recommend this phone. It's not really the best. It's so slow. Everyone's wondering, this is a Samsung Galaxy A14 right here. So yeah. See, you can get these brand new for around 100. You can see Best Buy is selling one for $70. And these are pretty decent phones. These are pretty good, decent phones, I heard. I have a family member that owns one, and I heard that they're pretty good. From 11 side, I would actually get a used one, since they're over $200 to buy a refurbished phone. Brand new, these would cost a lot more. And plus there's barely any brand new ones because this phone was released back in 2019. The S10, and as you can see, 128 gigabytes for a pre-owned or restored apparently, for 150 on here on eBay, 130. So you just gotta find the right deals. But these phones I heard are pretty good still. They don't even get supported no more. They are still pretty good phones. Like the iPhone 11 and the iPhone and the A14. I heard that they're still getting supportive to this day. They're still getting support. The A14, I'm pretty sure, just barely got released a few months ago, or like a year ago or so. No one told me that they released one in red. Now I gotta pick one. Now I want to pick one up. But I recommend this phone. It's alright. I mean, it's more like as a backup phone or something around the lines of just like a phone to have like for a few months and then upgrade it to something better. I guess, yeah, this is somewhat good to give to like a kid or something as their first phone. I mean, they're not gonna ask for too much, since it's gonna be their first phone. So this is pretty good as a first phone. If you're thinking about giving this to older person, it's all right. I would kind of stay away from this phone. I honestly recommend one of those 3 phones I showed you. They're still pretty good for 2025. This phone, it's all right, I guess. When it first came out, it was probably good, but now it's all right. It's not really good. It hasn't even gotten the newest Android. So yeah, you're a year or 2 behind from the newest Android currently. That's all, guys. Hope you guys like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Time to factory reset you now. I'm not gonna need you no more.